this channel, we're already number one. How much better can we get? We want to elevate the entire crypto space. And you guys remember to support the smaller people.
Entire space.
Because we see value in those people, and we think you should too. And there's definitely value in getting multiple opinions on things. Don't just take my opinion for the truth. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you the truth, but I'm just saying it's not the gospel. What I'm saying, I'm giving you my opinions on things. There's a lot of other opinions, a lot of smart people out here who definitely think differently than I do about a lot of stuff. So, all right. So the world economy is suddenly running low on everything. And TJ, what were you saying this morning about that? What made you make that comment to me about you're tired of everything running low?
I can't remember what it was we were asked. Something
about tech here.
Something we'd ordered. I can't remember what it was.
It's on back order.
Yeah, and it's just so slow. I mean, it's just so frustrating that everything you want to order right now is going to take what seems like a month to get here. I mean, we're dealing with that with materials for the building is frustrating. Stuff for my backyard is frustrating. Computer parts here is frustrating. Like everywhere you look, it's sold out. It's back ordered. I can't remember what. I mean, it's so many things that it's everything. It's just so frustrating.
Yeah. Why is everybody tweeting about Joe Rogan right now? So why is everybody talking about Joe Rogan in the chat?
It's a typical. It's always there.
It's always there.
Is
it really? People love Joe Rogan.
It's an internet troll thing. Anytime somebody's live streaming,
they're coming on here and saying Joe Rogan. I knew Joe Rogan didn't die.
So they drop it in every stream. Rip Joe Rogan, so that way people leave the stream to go check and see if he's actually dead.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Sneaky. They say I'm wearing TJ's shirt. This is not a black shirt, guys. A lot of people said I looked naked on the 1 million subscriber stream because my shirt was pink and it blended in. We didn't have the lighting right. But what I want to say about this, though, is very interesting. I remember reading a lot of stories early on about the pandemic and saying that the supply chains are going to be disrupted. It's going to be a big problem in the future. It's taken like a whole year to get here. Okay. And we are seeing this right now. Someone said classic Joe Rogan, right? Hey, we'll take the extra viewers, though. A year ago, as the pandemic ravaged country after country and the economy shuttered, consumers were the ones panic buying. Today on the rebound, it's
there he is. There he is.
Mattress producers, which a lot of people think mattresses
You got a hankering for some Dead Space, do you?
Right when that started getting popular, like the idea of the mattress stores, because like, who goes to a mattress store, right? We had two. What's the big one? The mattress store? Mattress.
Oh, can you hear me right now or no? That should be better. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Fucking inputs and outputs and everything.
Go XLR, nice and easy. Just saying. Just saying.
Well, when I play Magic online, I don't like to use my Blue Yeti microphone because it's just in the way of my board. So I have to put that aside and plug my headset in onto my JBL, blah, blah, blah. And then I forget to change shit back.
What do you mean it's in the way of the keyboard? Get a fucking mic on.
I don't have a boom.
Get one. I just sold one for $40. I should have sold it to you.
Why'd you sell it?
Because I mean, I got a bigger one.
Oh.
Because that's one thing to consider. Like,
it's not big. I heard a lot of things. It's like the Yeti is too heavy. A lot of arms just like sag. After that amount of time.
Man, this arm is like so fucking stiff. Like,
you have to get the good one.
No way. Yeah, you can't get a $20 piece. Do not get one. Basically, any of the ones that you see the springs on the outside, I wouldn't get those. Those are bad over time. That's what my old one was, and it just like it wasn't really the springs that actually was not holding it properly. It was one of the joints, I guess, the main joint.
Just sagging.
It just like you push it up, and unless you sort of like loosen, you have to like loosen it and tighten it again.
Yeah.
In the correct spot, and that would sort of hold it. But yeah, like it constantly would sort of be in a good spot. But if I wanted to move it a bit higher, it wouldn't do anything. It would sort of just go up and back down to where it was originally. So that was really annoying. So I got a new one because of that. Make sure you get one that's big. I got a small one thinking, oh, well, I don't need it to be big. But with multiple monitors, the old one it didn't go up enough to the, and then where it goes up and then across, it was going across like the top of my second monitor. So I was like sort of looking down and looking up below the arm and stuff to try and see the top of my like Chrome tabs and stuff on that monitor. So do make sure you get one that sort of goes up, that is big enough, that sort of goes up and across and stuff like that, so you can see your second monitor, not have it be obstructed.
Right.
If the mic's even on that side, like my monitor is on the same side.
I don't know. I don't even know how I would set it up really.
So mine's just on the front of like front left of my desk, basically on the front of the desk. It's clamped all the way to the left side.
I don't mind the way I have
good.
it right now, to be honest, because the microphone's. I wouldn't mind a pop filter, some sort of filter, but I don't mind where the microphone is right now. It's sure, it's not on an arm, but it's doing its job, I think.
Nice, that's good.
You know what I mean? Like
the arm is nice because it just clears out all your fucking. I remember when I first got my Yeti, I plopped it right in front of me on my desk.
That's what I have right now. It's sitting on a box.
Trying to move your left and right, trying to move any of your arms left or right. You can't. You have to move it up and over. I hated that.
Or like if sometimes when I'm
arm.
tapping E, and especially in Dead Space when you do that tap E or whatever, I feel like my left finger is not fast enough to tap it, so I'll switch over to my right and I'll be like wrapping around my microphone. Like it's pretty awkward. Not gonna lie. That part anyway, but that's the only part that's really awkward. Let's see here.
I'm letting my game in a sec, just doing some Reddit posting.
All right, well, let me know when you want to load in.
I'll be ready in probably 2, 3, 4 minutes at most.
Just watching some YouTube videos on.
You can watch my
Crypto.
YouTube video on Mass Effect.
Oh, okay, I'll load that up. Hold on.
HDR.
Did you beat the first game yet?
No, I'm close though. I've done like all the side missions now.
You got
They take a
12
long
views
time.
on that bad girl.
I think 10 are mine. 'Cause I've been fucking I've been going back every now and then. You have to go back every now and then to make sure HDR is actually enabling. So I go back.
It's so
like,
wide,
every 6
dude.
hours. Yeah, it's fucking wicked. Except the cutscenes are fucked because it has black bars. But apparently there's now a fix according to the guy who posted. So I'll check that out. There wasn't on the Fave release.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed. Please log in to access your profile.
Let's see what you named your guy. Meat? Oh, just crisp.
Just Chris, son. I thought about calling him Meat or Bob, but
Bobby.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
Oh, I didn't like that profile.
Confirm pre-service history.
Oh, I see.
oh yeah, it does it really? Yeah. Chris corrupted. I don't customize the character, by the way. I use the default because it's better quality. So you can just skip all that if you want.
Okay, I'm jacking up to 5 minutes. Oh god, his skin is so orange. He must be near a big sun.
I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with the Spectre on board.
Yeah, the HDR is pretty
Just like
nice.
every other assignment you've had, and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz.
What's this character's normal name? Daft
This is
Shepherd?
my
No.
big chance
What's his
to
normal
show
name?
the brass what I can do.
Shepherd?
He has, well,
Yeah, belong to
yeah,
the-
everybody calls him Shepard because it's his last name, and that way you don't, you can name his first name whatever you want, and the voice lines all make
John
sense.
Shepherd or something?
But John's the default, yeah, John and Jane. Kind of like a John
What can you
Smith,
tell me
Jane
about
Doe,
Niall?
or Jane Smith. So.
Yeah.
Wait, Jane Doe? John Doe?
John and Jane Doe, yeah.
What's John Doe means? What does that mean? That's like a.
It's just an unidentified named dead body.
Right,
Unnamed.
yeah, okay. And then John Smith is like sort of generic name or whatever.
Others still blame them
Yeah.
for first contact. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words.
Oopsies.
What can you tell me about Niles?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They
So what did you just upload? It's a lot of dialogue in this first bit, eh?
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, it's an RPG game, and I, for the most part, go through a lot of the
Tell Michael
dialogue
and
because I
Jenkins
haven't
to see
played
the
it
commander.
for a while.
You're going in.
But I'm sure some
You
people
actually don't even
watching
start
be like,
really
"Oh, fuck."
playing until like
Dude, it takes me
18
an hour.
minutes.
The
The
first
muscle
minute.
in this operation,
Mission.
Commander.
Oh yeah,
Go
dude,
in
you don't
heavy
even get
and
in
head
your
straight
own
for the dig
character
site.
like till way in.
What about survivors, Captain?
I mean, you get the bit on the
Helping
ship, I guess, where you
survivors
get
is a
to
secondary
like
objective.
walk to the back
The beacon's your top
and speak to
priority.
the fucking the captain and
Approaching
shit.
drop
But like,
point
yeah,
one.
then that's a whole nother conversation.
Nihilus,
So,
you're coming
you
with
don't
us?
actually shoot an enemy for quite a while.
I move faster on my own.
Who's this teammate that's like, I move faster on
Nihilus
my
will scout out
own?
ahead. He'll feed you
Nihilus.
status
What a
reports throughout the
ding.
mission.
He gets
Otherwise, I
mollywopped. He
want
gets
radio
dropped a
silence.
little later in.
We've
Oh,
got
He's
so
the
he's
best
like a
So
The mission's
so
yours
garbage.
now,
he's a obviously a
luck.
Turian or an alien race,
We
but
are
he's a
approaching drop
Spectre.
point
They're
two.
like the fucking they're like a special ops kind of thing run by the council. The council's like who owns the or who runs the galaxy. You're parts of the galaxy. They don't own the whole thing. There's like break-off system. But yeah, Spectres are like beast mode, you know.
The first game looks a lot better, I think.
It's quite a lot better, yeah. The lighting and the graphics are really quite nice. Considering it's
Okay,
still
the first
sort of
thing you
Unreal
killed was a
3.
floating pillow.
Yeah. I was still trying to get my fucking mouse sensitivity and feel and stuff.
So is it easy
correct.
to change the sensitivity?
Kinda, there's a sensitivity slider. That's all there is. But I ended up after that was I don't know which video, but later on I ended up raising it a bit because it was. You'll see a bit. I don't know if I've uploaded that video yet or have it listed as because I don't think HDR is enabled on it yet. There's a part where I go to where there's these things that basically they're kind of like creatures. They jump and stick on walls, and they jump and then they shoot, then they jump and then they move around real fast. So you have to like sort of try and flick to them and shoot them. And with my mouse sensitivity, and because there's negative acceleration on this game, if you try to move your mouse fast, it just goes slow. So that fight was really hard, like really bad. So after that, I think I raised it to try and never have that part again. Because I was like, holy fuck, I was getting pissed off in that fight.
What's wrong with my display? Yeah, for some reason when I add a display from my main monitor, it just doesn't work.
Never had a chance.
It's laggy as fuck. I don't know
What
why.
happens?
We'll see that he receives a proper
It's just
service once the mission
laggy.
is complete.
It doesn't
but I need
refresh.
you to stay focused.
But good. I don't know how else to
Aye,
explain it.
What are you trying to do, sorry?
Add my main display as like a display capture, so I can capture like everything, you know?
Oh, you're like your desktop?
Yeah. I think if I added,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of something.
if I add
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
the weird thing is that my second monitor works fine. There must be a way I have the main monitor set up. I don't know. Maybe it needs an unplug and plug back in or something. Hey, look, now you can see your screen. That's
One
so
sec.
weird. Yeah, it loads no problem. What do you think about the remake so far?
Good. Like I'm giving the first game because of the mouse excel issues and other bugs that they didn't fix. Like there's some new bugs where people aren't hitting max level for some reason. They're getting stuck because there's a new scaling system as well.
Oh,
Or
so they actually reworked some of the.
So yeah, well you can choose between them. So when you start the game, it automatically defaults. Like when you start your profile and when it asks what's your name and what character and all that shit, it asks you what difficulty and what difficulty scaling do you want to use. And the old one was just 1 to 60. That was it. But you couldn't get to 60 in one playthrough. You could only get to like 52 or something. if you really went ham, you could get like 52, and then it really starts to jump up to get to 60. So you'd have to do like a new game plus. So they've changed that, so you supposedly can get to 60 in one game now, one playthrough, which is good. Because before you'd get to like 52ish by the time by doing everything, and then about halfway through again or more, give or take halfway through the second playthrough, you'd get to 60. So you needed a lot of XP.